The tenure of panchayats is options A. 3 years, B. 4 years, C. 5 years, D. 6 years. Answer C. 5 years. The tenure of panchayats is 5 years from the date of their election. The Nagar Panchayat is for options A. A small town, B. A large city, C. A metropolitan city, D. A rural area. Answer A. A small town. A Nagar Panchayat is constituted for a small town or a transitional area between a rural and urban area. The mayor is the head of options A. Panchayat, B. Municipal corporation, C. State legislature, D. Zilla Parishad. Answer B. Municipal corporation. The mayor is the head of a municipal corporation in urban areas. The fifth schedule of the Constitution deals with options A. Municipalities, B. Panchayats, C. Scheduled areas and tribes, D. Languages. Answer C. Scheduled areas and tribes. The fifth schedule contains provisions related to the administration and control of scheduled areas and scheduled tribes. The sixth schedule of the Constitution is related to options A. Municipalities, B. Panchayats, C. Tribal areas of Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, and Mizoram, D. Official languages. Answer C. Tribal areas of Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, and Mizoram. The sixth schedule provides for the administration of tribal areas in Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, and Mizoram. Article 32 of the Constitution provides for options A. Right to equality, B. Right to constitutional remedies, C. Right to freedom, D. Right to education. Answer B. Right to constitutional remedies. Article 32 provides the right to move the Supreme Court for the enforcement of fundamental rights. Article 370 of the Indian Constitution dealt with options A. Special status to Nagaland, B. Special status to Mizoram, C. Special status to Jammu and Kashmir, D. Special status to Manipur. Answer C. Special status to Jammu and Kashmir. Article 370 provided special autonomy to Jammu and Kashmir, which has now been abrogated. The Election Commission is a options A. Statutory body, B. Constitutional body, C. Advisory body, D. Non-governmental organization. Answer B. Constitutional body. The Election Commission is a constitutional body responsible for conducting free and fair elections in India. The Chief Election Commissioner holds office for a term of options A. 4 years, B. 5 years, C. 6 years, D. 7 years. Answer C. 6 years. The Chief Election Commissioner holds office for a term of 6 years or until the age of 65 years, whichever is earlier. The Union Public Service Commission (UPSC) was established under options A. Article 315, B. Article 320, C. Article 325, D. Article 330. Answer A. Article 315. The UPSC was established under Article 315 of the Constitution to conduct examinations for appointments to the services of the Union. The State Public Service Commissions (SPSC) are appointed by options A. The Governor, B. The Chief Minister, C. The President, D. The Prime Minister. Answer A. The Governor. The members of the State Public Service Commissions are appointed by the Governor of the respective state. The Finance Commission is constituted by options A. The Prime Minister, B. The President, C. The Finance Minister, D. The Governor. Answer B. The President. The Finance Commission is constituted by the President every 5 years to recommend the distribution of taxes between the centre and the states. The Union Budget is presented in which month? Options A. January, B. February, C. March, D. April. Answer B. February. The Union Budget is traditionally presented on the first day of February each year. The right to constitutional remedies is provided under options A. Article 32. B. Article 226. C. Both A and B. D. Neither A nor B. Answer. C. Both A and B. Article 32 provides the right to constitutional remedies through the Supreme Court, while Article 226 provides it through the High Courts. The right to equality before the law is guaranteed under options. A. Article 14. B. Article 15. C. Article 16. D. Article 17. Answer. A. Article 14. Article 14 guarantees that all citizens shall be equally protected by the laws of the country. The aim of the directive principles of state policy is to options. A. Establish a welfare state. B. Establish a capitalist state. C. Ensure individual freedom. D. Ensure judicial independence. Answer. A. Establish a welfare state. The directive principles aim to establish a welfare state by guiding the state in making laws and policies. The 10th schedule of the Indian Constitution deals with options. A. Anti-defection law. B. Official languages. C. Panchayati Raj. D. Allocation of seats in Rajya Sabha. Answer. A. Anti-defection law. The 10th schedule, also known as the Anti-Defection Law, deals with disqualification of members on the grounds of defection. The 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution deals with options. A. Union list. B. State list. C. Official languages. D. Special status of states. Answer. C. Official languages. The 8th schedule lists the official languages recognized by the Indian Constitution. The distribution of powers between the center and the states is detailed in options. A. The Preamble. B. The Fundamental Rights. C. The 7th Schedule. D. The Directive Principles. Answer. C. The 7th Schedule. The 7th Schedule details the distribution of powers between the center and the states through 3 lists: Union List, State List, and Concurrent List. Judges of the Supreme Court retire at the age of options. A. 62 years. B. 65 years. C. 68 years. D. 70 years. Answer. B. 65 years. Judges of the Supreme Court retire at the age of 65 years. The concept of judicial review in India is borrowed from options. A. The UK. B. The USA. C. Canada. D. Australia. Answer. B. The USA. The concept of judicial review in India is borrowed from the Constitution of the USA. The right to free and compulsory education for children aged 6 to 14 years is provided under options. A. Article 21A. B. Article 24. C. Article 29. D. Article 30. Answer. A. Article 21A. Article 21A provides the right to free and compulsory education for children aged 6 to 14 years. The first general elections in India were held in options. A. 1947-48. B. 1950-51. C. 1951-52. D. 1952-53. Answer. C. 1951-52. The first general elections in India were held in 1951-52 after the adoption of the Constitution. Which of the following union territories has a legislative assembly? Options. A. Andaman and Nicobar Islands. B. Lakshadweep. C. Puducherry. D. Daman and Diu. Answer. C. Puducherry. Puducherry is a union territory with a legislative assembly. The administrator of a union territory is appointed by options. A. The Prime Minister. B. The President. C. The Governor. D. The Chief Minister. Answer. B. The President. The administrator of a union territory is appointed by the President. The All India services include options. A. Indian Administrative Service (IAS). B. Indian Police Service (IPS). C. Indian Forest Service (IFS). D. All of the above. Answer. D. All of the above. The All India services include the IAS, IPS, and IFS. The chairman of the Union Public Service Commission (UPSC) is appointed by. Options: A. The Prime Minister. B. The President. C. The Chief Justice. D. The Vice President. Answer: B. The President. The chairman of the UPSC is appointed by the President. The Finance Commission is a. Options: A. Statutory body. B. Constitutional body. C. Advisory body. D. Non-governmental organization. Answer: B. Constitutional body. The Finance Commission is a constitutional body established under Article 280 of the Constitution. The Controller and Auditor General (CAG) of India is appointed by. Options: A. The Prime Minister. B. The President. C. The Chief Justice. D. The Finance Minister. Answer: B. The President. The Controller and Auditor General (CAG) of India is appointed by the President. The Parliament of India consists of. Options: A. Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. B. Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, and the President. C. Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, and the Prime Minister. D. Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, and the Speaker. Answer: B. Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, and the President. The Parliament of India consists of the Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, and the President. The Supreme Court of India was established in. Options: A. 1947. B. 1949. C. 1950. D. 1952. Answer: C. 1950. The Supreme Court of India was established on January 26, 1950, the day the Constitution came into effect. The President can declare a national emergency. Options: A. Only on the written advice of the Prime Minister. B. Only on the written advice of the Cabinet. C. Only on the written advice of the Council of Ministers. D. Only on the written advice of the Chief Justice. Answer: B. Only on the written advice of the Cabinet. The President can declare a national emergency only on the written advice of the Cabinet. Financial emergency can be declared under. Options: A. Article 352. B. Article 356. C. Article 360. D. Article 370. Answer: C. Article 360. Financial emergency can be declared under Article 360 of the Constitution. The Attorney General of India is appointed by. Options: A. The Prime Minister. B. The President. C. The Chief Justice. D. The Law Minister. Answer: B. The President. The Attorney General of India is appointed by the President and holds office during the pleasure of the President. The Attorney General of India has the right to. Options: A. Vote in Parliament. B. Speak in Parliament. C. Both A and B. D. Neither A nor B. Answer: B. Speak in Parliament. The Attorney General has the right to speak in Parliament but does not have the right to vote. The first amendment to the Indian Constitution was made in. Options: A. 1950. B. 1951. C. 1952. D. 1953. Answer: B. 1951. The First Amendment was made in 1951 and it addressed issues related to land reforms, freedom of speech, and the validation of certain acts. The procedure for the amendment of the Constitution is laid down in. Options: A. Article 356. B. Article 368. C. Article 370. D. Article 376. Answer: B. Article 368. Article 368 of the Indian Constitution provides the procedure for the amendment of the Constitution. The minimum age for a candidate to be elected as President of India is. Options: A. 30 years. B. 35 years. C. 40 years. D. 45 years. Answer: B. 35 years. According to Article 58, the minimum age for a candidate to be elected as President of India is 35 years. The Vice President of India is elected by. Options: A. Members of Lok Sabha. B. Members of Rajya Sabha. C. Members of both houses of parliament. D. Members of state legislatures. Answer. C. Members of both houses of parliament. The Vice President is elected by an electoral college consisting of members of both houses of parliament. The term of office for the Vice President of India is. Options. A. 4 years. B. 5 years. C. 6 years. D. 7 years. Answer. B. 5 years. The Vice President holds office for a term of 5 years. The Prime Minister is appointed by. Options. A. The President. B. The Vice President. C. The Chief Justice. D. The Lok Sabha. Answer. A. The President. The Prime Minister is appointed by the President, usually the leader of the party or coalition that has the majority in the Lok Sabha. The Prime Minister serves as the. Options. A. Head of State. B. Head of Government. C. Head of Judiciary. D. Head of Legislature. Answer. B. Head of Government. The Prime Minister is the head of the government and is responsible for running the country and implementing laws and policies. The maximum number of members in the Council of Ministers can be. Options. A. 10% of Lok Sabha members. B. 15% of Lok Sabha members. C. 20% of Lok Sabha members. D. 25% of Lok Sabha members. Answer. B. 15% of Lok Sabha members. According to the 91st Amendment Act of 2003, the total number of ministers, including the Prime Minister, in the Council of Ministers shall not exceed 15% of the total number of members of the Lok Sabha. Public Accounts Committee is a. Options. A. Standing Committee. B. Select Committee. C. Joint Committee. D. Ad hoc Committee. Answer. A. Standing Committee. The Public Accounts Committee is a standing committee responsible for auditing the revenue and expenditure of the Government of India. Estimates Committee consists of. Options. A. 15 members. B. 22 members. C. 25 members. D. 30 members. Answer. D. 30 members. The Estimates Committee consists of 30 members, all of whom are elected by the Lok Sabha from amongst its members. The Attorney General of India holds office during the pleasure of. Options. A. The Prime Minister. B. The President. C. The Parliament. D. The Chief Justice. Answer. B. The President. The Attorney General holds office during the pleasure of the President and performs duties assigned to him by the President. The Attorney General has the right to audience in. Options. A. Any court of law in India. B. The Supreme Court only. C. The High Courts only. D. The District Courts only. Answer. A. Any court of law in India. The Attorney General has the right to audience in any court of law in India, as per Article 76 of the Constitution. The main function of the CAG is to. Options. A. Prepare the budget. B. Conduct audits of government expenditure. C. Collect taxes. D. Enforce laws. Answer. B. Conduct audits of government expenditure. The CAG conducts audits of the expenditure of the Government of India and the state governments to ensure that funds are used properly. The reports of the CAG are examined by. Options. A. The Prime Minister. B. The President. C. The Public Accounts Committee. D. The Finance Minister. Answer. C. The Public Accounts Committee. The reports of the CAG are examined by the Public Accounts Committee of Parliament. The members of the Legislative Assembly are elected for a term of. Options. A. 4 years. B. 5 years. C. 6 years. D. 7 years. Answer. B. 5 years. The members of the Legislative Assembly are elected for a term of 5 years, similar to the Lok Sabha at the central level. The right to freedom of religion is guaranteed under. Options. A. Articles 12 to 19. B. Articles 20 to 22. C. Articles 23 to 24. D. Articles 25 to 28. Answer. D. Articles 25 to 28. The right to freedom of religion is guaranteed under Articles 25 to 28 of the Indian Constitution. fundamental duties were added to the Constitution by the options A. 42nd Amendment, B. 44th Amendment, C. 46th Amendment, D. 48th Amendment. Answer A. 42nd Amendment. Fundamental duties were added to the Constitution by the 42nd Amendment Act of 1976.